Hey guys, it's Miss Donovan. It's that time for science. So we're going to be taking another look at our environment book here. On page 42, we're going to be looking at that and talking about environmental damage. And so some of the things that I want you guys to keep in your mind, the vocabulary that I want you to keep in your mind during this are pollution, erosion, acid rain, deforestation, and conservation. So we're going to learn a little bit about these things. A lot of it you already know about, but I'm going to go ahead and get us open to page 42. All right, page 42, environmental damage. Humans cannot avoid changing the environment. Many of the changes are beneficial. However, there are also many human activities that harm the environment. Clearing rainforests or other natural vegetation can make farmland shrink animal and plant habitats. Plants and animals are then confined to smaller and smaller areas. When their habitats are destroyed, some species die out completely. Waste products from homes and factories can pollute the air, oceans, and rivers. Pollution can poison organisms directly or indirectly by damaging their environment. So in this example here, we've got a river that's being polluted. We've got a rainforest that's being deforested. That was one of our vocabulary words that we were looking at. We've got this rain over here coming down on the plants. That's our acid rain. Conservation is kind of turning this all around and doing our part to make sure that we can keep all of this together and conserve our resources and conserve all of these poor little guys' land. So, for example, this guy that we're looking at right here is a golden lion tamarin, which is a type of monkey. They're tree dwellers in tropical forests of South America. When trees are cut down, tamarins have nowhere to live. Fewer than 300 wild tamarins are left. That is a very small amount for an entire rainforest. The species might soon be extinct, and that would be pretty sad for them. Trees are essential to their environment. They provide oxygen and water vapor. And so that's going to bring us over here when I was talking about the acid rain. The rainforest canopy protects the forest floor from direct rain and blocks most sunlight. So when those trees are over it, it stops the erosion from going down and being swept away by all this water. And then for our acid rain, rain is actually naturally acidic, but it becomes more acidic when waste gases such as nitrogen oxides, that comes mostly from cars, and sulfur oxides, which come mainly from power stations, are released into the air. Plants and animals are damaged when rain and mist contains lots of acid. Large forest areas in Europe and the northeastern United States have been harmed by acid pollution. Acid rain that drains into rivers can kill plants and fish. So that is what's so important about learning about this today. But it is Friday, so we're going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to do one more little activity, and I hope you guys learned a little bit today. And yeah, let's do it. Hey guys, it's Miss Donovan. So for our science activity, I know we just talked about the rainforest, deforestation, and all that kind of stuff. But we also talked about yesterday, we talked about the ocean and that kind of stuff, or maybe that was earlier in the week. But anyway, we still talked about the ocean and all that kind of stuff. So I want to also put our perspective into pollution in the ocean as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to simulate an oil spill. And I'm sure all of you guys have heard of an oil spill before, but it's a form of pollution that's generally found in like a marine or ocean ecosystem. But they can happen on land too. So you may have seen like underneath cars where it pools up and it gets all rainbowy. That's actually oil leaking out of the cars onto the concrete. So an oil spill occurs when oil leaks or spills into the water. It can also happen in rivers or lakes as well. So what we are gonna do is we're gonna need some kind of dish or pan or whatever. You're gonna need, let me get the oil out. You can use any kind of oil. I just happen to have this, so I'm gonna use that, but you can use canola oil or whatever. You're gonna need a spoon. You're gonna need a paper towel. You're gonna need some water as well. So basically, what causes an oil spill is a lot of times when humans are doing things, they may have an accident. So basically human error or carelessness. They could involve tankers or barges or oil drill rigs, other kinds of transportation kind of things that hold oil. But they can be really harmful. And why are they harmful? Well, let's talk about our birds and our mammals. I know in our reading we talked about the tamarin monkeys losing their habitat because of deforestation. But could you imagine what would happen in the ocean? I feel like that would be pretty wild. So if it was like a fish or a bird, it would coat the feathers or the scales of them with that oil, and they wouldn't be able to breathe and live and fly or do all of the things that they normally do. So now, how to clean it up. A lot of places recommend using dish soap. I don't have any Dawn. I think Dawn is actually the best that you can use, but this is what I have. So you need dish soap, oil, a pan, some water, a spoon. And I'll put it in motion for you guys. All right, guys, so I have my water in the pan and I have my oil in there. I'm gonna give you guys kind of a view. Hopefully you can kind of see how it's separating out from the water. And my challenge to you now is what we're really determining is seeing how hard it is to clean this up. So you can try something like a paper towel, see if that helps you to clean it up. The oil is coming right off if you guys can see that, but how much is it going to take? Because it's kind of separating into all of the water here. But as you can see, the paper towel is picking it up because it's turning yellow. Which is pretty wild to watch, actually. And now I'm just picking up water. So let's see. I'm gonna do a little bit more with a paper towel and see how this goes. Well, that one's working. But it seems like you have to just dip in the fresh end, otherwise it's just gonna pick up water. All right, let's take a look and see if you guys can see the difference here. It's a lot better actually. But my other challenge that we can do is see if maybe we can get more out with our spoon. But I think I'm mostly just getting water. This is actually really difficult, guys. I barely got any out with this spoon. I think I was having more luck with the paper towel. So I can't imagine if what this was like to be my actual job if I was a conservationist, going to help clean this off animals and all kinds of things. So that's about as much oil off it as I've gotten. And I can't wait to see what it ends up doing for you guys. But hopefully this was fun. Happy Friday. This is my last video for about a week. So we have spring break next week. So I hope you guys really relax, get a lot of rest, play some games with your family, maybe still try to read a little bit if you have books at home. That would be a great idea, but I am so proud of you guys and I hope this was fun and I miss you so. See you soon.